Welcome everyone to my channel Sergio Calle Perez, and today we have another tremendous messages for all of you. But I invite you to subscribe to my channel if you have done yet, and also to share this message with your contacts. That is very important that others receives this message of transformation. Today, the gospel tells us about that Jesus Christ invited us to be the salt of the earth and the light of the world. Salt is a common element of the kitchen, the ingredient that we use for seasoning our foods. However, in the old time, the salt was used to preserve the meat. And this is very important because they don't have refrigerators, frozen. Today we have it. But at that time, the only way to preserve the meat was that way. But this is related to our lives. How we need to preserve our lives from the world, from the sin, from the darkness, from everything that destroys our relationship with God. Be salt of the earth means that we need to season it. We need to be for other people as instruments of grace, or instruments of God's peace and love and forgiveness. Be the light of the world is also another element very important, because on the ancient people has no light, no power. Today we have it, and it's easy to understand how important the light is. But at that time, just small lights they can use, but that was enough to see the path, to see how they work, to see what they're going to. Today, the light for us is very important, because tell us about that everyone needs to be a light, but also you need to receive the light of God in order that you can work freely, without affairs, without any obstacles, and the path you start to walk. Without light, you live in darkness. We live in darkness, and that is making it impossible to continue our journey, to continue our Christian life. Light is necessary to see at least one day, one time, clear about how we behave, how our lives, how our relationship with God and other people is. And we need to see that we sometimes we live in darkness, and that is makes impossible to create a good relationship and create peace in the world, to create the justice. Sometimes we live in darkness because we not share with what we have and we will receive. Sometimes we not share what we have in our pocket or in our mind. Sometimes we are very selfish. We don't want to share our knowledge. We want to share what we have in our house with other people that has nothing to use, to wear, to eat, to state, or an advice, or something like that. Today I invite you also, like to be related with any religion or any denomination, because you like to be out of this. Okay, but I give you this message. Today you can be the salt of the earth and the light of the world, practicing very simple steps. For instance, you can share what you have. You can share the food with people that's hungry, the shelter, the oppressed, or the homeless. You can clothe the naked when you see them. And do not turn your back on your own. But also, you can remove from your midst oppression, false accusation, and malicious speech. If you bestow your bread of the hungry and satisfy the afflicted, the light shall rise for you in the darkness, and the gloom shall become for you like midday. That is very important. At least one time of the day, one time in our life, we can see clear. How many times we walk in darkness and we can see anything? Meanwhile, when we walk in the light, the same path we can see differently. So that is the same example that I can give you. Sometimes in our lives we feel in this way. we feel that even in the same condition that we have, the same opportunities, the same way we are, with talents, time, and treasure that we have, when we live in darkness, you can see they're very different. And how are important for you today to discover that seeing this light, your light changes the perspective. It's tremendous transformation in your life with this light. I invite you to be the light today, sharing your time, talents, and treasure. Pilgrims of Charity needs you, needs your time and your talent, because we extend it to other people. Our upcoming project will be in Norcross Mobile Homes, located in Beaufort Highway, here in Atlanta, Georgia. I invite you to go to our website, pilgrimsofcharity.com, and we can see more information about this upcoming project. I invite you to be participating in this. You have a wonderful and great week. May God bless you.